Summertime is a time when your beard is under attack from the environment, under attack from your new lifestyle choices like swimming, drinking more alcohol, going outside more often. And the first thing I think everyone should do with their beard is protect it from UV rays. Now, UV rays are incredibly high energy electromagnetic radiation that when they penetrate into your hair can cause free radical generation and damage to the deep sort of like dark parts of your beard. Now, protecting from UV rays, the only thing you've got is really to cover it up, and some people do like to wear like a beard mask or something like that. That's not completely kind of suitable for a hot environment. Even in COVID times, it's hard to find a beard bib that kind of covers the entire beard or wraps it up in like a beard bandana or a beard hammock that kind of tucks everything in. Not ideal for a hot environment. So what you've got to do is protect it with another barrier, and that barrier is a UV spray or clear UV sunblock gel. Now, I've used both in the past. The first is the UV spray, which is just like a little mister which you can spray onto your beard. Now, in Australia, where I'm from, the UV rays are incredibly harsh, so I am very sort of careful about protecting my beard. So, UV spray, perfect, or UV gel. The reason I don't recommend using sunblock is because sunblock doesn't necessarily absorb well into hair. It absorbs well into your skin, and it is just kind of like chalky. It leaves a white residue. It's not ideal. So one of two things, spray or gel, use it. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, but also go check out beardgrowingpro.com. That's my website where I am on a mission to answer every single beard question you have. And I don't think I've mentioned this on this channel. There is a free downloadable ebook of how to trim your beard on that website. So go check it out. In Australia, where I am, summertime is a perfect time for swimming. Two places I swim: in a pool or in the ocean. Now, in the ocean isn't so bad. The salt water is sort of like very drying to your skin, but I find that it doesn't leave my hair too damaged. As long as I hydrate my beard regularly, I don't really have to increase the amount that I'm adding beard oils, beard conditioners, that sort of stuff. It's the chlorine that is a real damager to your beard. Chlorine is a chemical, like a very sort of subtle bleach that kills organic fungus and stuff in the pool, and it can sort of harm your beard by drying it out. First of all, it can sort of wash away the sebum more effectively that's at the base of your beard, and secondly, it can just damage the surface cuticles of the beard hair. So if you are swimming in chlorinated water, I recommend that you rinse your beard as quickly as possible. So you use a shower or just use a bit of bottled water over your beard to make sure that the chlorine's fully out of your beard. And then shampoo and a really good deep hydration treatment that evening or that afternoon. That is 100% important. A nice deep clean to make sure you get all of the chlorine out that's really at the base of your beard, and then a deep hydration treatment using a beard conditioner. I like to use Blue Beard's beard conditioner and Beard Saver. There's also sort of any beard balms, any beard butters, any sort of single products like coconut oil or shea butter. Those are perfect. Leave it in for as long as possible and your beard will be nice and supple, and it won't be attacked by that horrible chlorine. Just a little word of warning as well, do not overly brush or overly touch your beard or do anything sort of strenuous or hardcore to your beard while it is wet. Whether you've been in salt water, whether you've been in chlorinated water, the water absorbs into the beard and it causes it to be much weaker. It weakens at a sort of molecular level the beard sort of keratin molecules. So be very careful because the breaking strain is much, much lower. During the summertime, I sweat a lot more than usual, and a beard is a perfect place to capture all of the beads of sweat. Everything from my forehead, my cheeks, everywhere just kind of goes into my beard. So sweat is fine for the most part. It's only after a full day of hardcore sweating that things really take a turn for the worse. First of all, if you don't address it immediately, it can end up smelling after a little bit. The smell of your sweat actually is a huge contributor to what a beard can smell like. Go check out my other video where I talk about beard smells, because it can smell like cheese, vomit, garlic, the lot of it. Especially if you're on a holiday in a nice summery place that has a lot of garlic in their food, your beard can end up smelling far more garlicky than when you're at home. Absolutely gross. So make sure that, yes, the sweat is cleaned regularly, a good beard shampoo, or I've been using just like a very basic beard soap at the moment, and I think that's one of the best things I've ever used. More on that on an upcoming video. But yes, sweat, get it out there as much as possible because it can smell, and also it does contain a lot of bacteria kind of food, so it can increase the amount of bacteria at the base of your beard, which I think we can all agree is not good for anyone. Hot summer nights. Your beard has to be protected. Now, when you're sweating on your pillow and it's a hot night, you're probably tossing and turning more than usual. Typically, when you sleep, a nice cool room keeps you at a nice kind of like steady sleeping state. Unfortunately, those hot nights mean you're tossing and turning more often. So first things first is if you are showering before going to bed, please make sure that you actually dry your beard fully or use a beard bandana or wrap or something, because like I said, wet hair is easy to damage. That's the first thing. The second thing is all the tossing and turning means that you do have to reduce the frictional coefficient between your beard and your pillow or whatever you're sleeping on. So I recommend silk or satin pillowcases. If you haven't got that, just going to your local market where they sell materials is a really great place just to buy satin or silk by the meter, wrap your pillow or put it at the top of your bed, put it, where your head and beard rests, and it'll make sure your beard glides over the pillow much nicer in those very sticky, tossy-turny nights. There's nothing better than a nice hot day and a nice cold beer. Now, in the summertime, I find that I drink, or used to drink when I used to drink alcohol, much more than usual. So making sure you stay hydrated. One of the worst things you can do for your beard is dry your body out. If your body's dry, your beard is dry, which means that everything is not working as well as it could. Your nutrients aren't being delivered to your beard as well. Your body's just struggling to keep up with all of its demands, and your beard is in the lower end of your your body's priorities for keeping things nice and hydrated. So if you're drinking more often, which summertime, it goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Make sure you're hydrating as well, because a nice hydrated body is a nice hydrated beard. I've had a few people ask me why it's like to have a really long beard on hot summer days, and I'll be honest with you, there's pretty much no difference between a shorter beard and a longer beard. In fact, I think that a longer beard is a little bit cooler. It's like a reverse wetsuit where all of the cool air is trapped against my skin. And if I go out into harsh UV direct rays, I don't feel the harshness on my face as much anymore. I feel it up here because I'm bald, and the sunlight just hits my head straight on. But here, it's lovely and I think conditioned. And I think because the sweat does get trapped a little bit here, there's a little bit more evaporative cooling going on. So I don't think it's necessarily true that a shorter beard is cooler in summer. It could be if you're, running a lot, or if you're in a particularly dry environment where the sweat hasn't got that natural conditioning thing going on. But overall, I don't think you should consider cutting off your beard to a shorter length, because in summertime, I don't think it really matters. A beard is a beard. So there's everything you need to know about keeping your beard awesome in summer. Let me know what you would add in the comments, and remember to go check out beardgrowingpro.com. Go get your ebook, and I'll see you in the next video.